Good morning, it's 15th of October 2021 and it's day 7 of my trip on buses around Ireland. At the moment I'm just taking the train to where I need to go to get there quickly. I'm picking up the first bus of the day and that, which is from Dún Laoghaire.
I am now on the 46A bus heading to the Phoenix Park. Buses on this route on a weekday are about 8 to 10 minutes. In September 2010, the 46A route was extended from the city centre of Dublin to the Phoenix Park, replacing the number 10 bus route, which ran from University College Dublin to the Phoenix Park along the same route as the 46A into the city centre. In between filling on the bus, I booked my ticket for Dublin Zoo on the day I planned to visit the zoo.
Now on the 46A bus left Dún Laoghaire, which goes all the way to the north side to the Phoenix Park. Also booked my ticket for going to Dublin Zoo just on the bus, so I gave him my entry time as 12:30, which I should make it on time considering it's not even, well, it's just 5 to 11 at the moment. With the 46A, it comes onto Storgan Duke Highway, goes past Storgan, kind of temporary joins up with the 47. Actually just noticed the bus in front of us, the 46A, so I missed a call from the earlier one and that. Also, when I was checking the bus connects map, I noticed there'll be another bus going partially on the route. Won't be doing the full 46A route. In fact, we won't be going to town. We'll be branching off more south side. So, in a sense, the full route 46A will be kind of disappearing in the bus connects plan.
A few months after filming this video, I have gone back and looked at the 2020 Bus Connects map again. I have noticed that the E2 bus route will take over the route of the 46A from Dún Laoghaire to the city centre. While I try my best to look at the Bus Connects map before I film, it is hard to remember all the information on it. At the junction of Leeson Street Upper and Sussex Road to near the Grand Canal, northbound and southbound traffic split from each other to travel along two separate streets on a one-way street system. Northbound traffic continues along Leeson Street Upper, while southbound traffic uses Sussex Road. As there's a limited number of entry points into the city centre that buses can take, there's going to be a lot of repeating on bus routes coming along the same entry points, and once again our buses coming along St Stephen's Green.
Okay, I just noticed Google Maps got this route slightly wrong. It says it turned off Dawson Street into, well, going by Pearse Station, but we're actually going to the front of Trinity College to College Green. And that's another bus route. That's Google Maps since I've got the route correct on its maps. When the 46A route changes to the E2, it will no longer run past the Mater Hospital. The other routes that run past the Mater Hospital will continue to do so under new numbers and some changes to routes as well. As we travel past this church, this is the point where the route O will take over from the 46A to the Phoenix Park. The O route will run along the full length of the North Circular Road. The 46A only runs along the western end of the North Circular Road from Fitzburg. Now just got off the 46A bus and entered into the Phoenix Park, just on the way to the zoo. One thing, if you've been following the zoo, one thing you probably notice that is that you need to know which part of the Phoenix Park you're going to and get the appropriate bus. Of course, with the bus connect, if you're going to Dublin Zoo, after the change, it'll be the N2 and O route from Euston. I think it'll probably be a clockwise and anti-clockwise O route. I know once the thing comes in, but that's what I'm assuming at the moment. Also, as I said, at the moment, like at these times, you have to pre-book tickets before coming to the zoo. In old times, you used to be able to buy a ticket on the day, which was probably a bit there, I think, than pre-booking.
The last time I was at Dublin Zoo was back on the 24th of November 2018 when Saibu, the Boring orangutan, turned 40, and Dublin Zoo gave free admission to anyone who could prove that they were 40 years of age on that date.
Okay, just finished visiting Dublin Zoo. Spent nearly 3 hours there, especially I was waiting for some people to move on. And at one point I was saying to try and get a shot, especially I wanted to do a blog shot inside, but there was too many people making noise. I did wait for a while, but I decided to go with the voiceover at the end, just set up a few shots, hopefully a bit more time to do the voiceover. So I'm heading back to get the 46A back into town. It goes a slightly different route than it is coming out, so that's why I'm kind of taking it. And the rest of the route, I think at that point, will be the same. So I'll go off that. So once I'm past that stage, I'm thinking of going for the 15A. At this stage, I'm a bit late for the 15D, especially when there's only 2 buses from Ringsend leaving and 1 in the morning going into town. But so if I do, even if I did, I'd have to try and figure out how to get back on a different bus that's running and that. So I might try and do it, but I'll have to figure out. At least 15A, there's a few more I can shoot out today. I'm not going back to Ringsend because I've always hated it. It's on the same path as the 15B. And since I did hop on the 15A when I was doing the 15B bus on that section, so definitely it's kind of how I started, so I'm just going to finish it.